Fidelma, you're on candid camera now. I had to do this, guys. This is Fidelma, one of my first bike fit clients from way back then, and she's back, and she's almost at the 1,000th bike fit person now. So imagine that. She was one of the first 10, and we're getting a little review. You're happy out, aren't you? You're just here for company.
Delighted, yeah.
She has no major issues, but we see, because there's been a nice number of years, like 6 years, it's nice. I mean, people really should come in typically after a year, because there can be nice changes to be made. But we're gonna look at this now and come back to you with how it goes on. Wait. Yeah. So I'm here with Fidelma, and we said it's an interesting case, and she agrees. She's an interesting person from County Kerry. But look, we're here, and it is actually very interesting, because that's Fidelma's pressure mapping plot in the initial, fit, the initial assessment. And although she hasn't really been bothered that much by saddle issues, she's saying she gets the odds discomfort, especially after maybe a few days or maybe a longer cycle. But like, we can definitely improve this. I mean, this shows massive instability, and it did tie in actually with her video. It's a bit, the seat is a bit high for Fidelma's flexibility that she has. So yeah, lots to change. But yeah, this pressure mapping was not part of my arsenal back in 2019. So here we go. So what we did there with Fidelma was we dropped the seat, like we said we would, and we brought it back because we wanted to increase the shoulder angle, because she was actually admitting to some shoulder tension, So that can come from this sort of steepness in this shoulder angle here. You can see how steep this is coming down onto the hands. That can give rise to a bit of the shoulder tension. So we brought the saddle back and down to help increase the shoulder angle and drop the knee angle, and we have massively improved this stability. See, this red line indicates her pelvis is no longer rotating, and it's brought back here, and there's much less pressure in the nose of the saddle. So 320 millibars compared to 409, and a very unstable pelvis. So far so good. So I'm back with Fidelma, and what we have here now is we've dropped the seat another little bit because we're looking for further improvements, because we're knowing that Fidelma has a hamstring flexibility that wouldn't win the country fair, right? It's kind of maybe middle of the road, so we have to allow for that in the seat height. So now we've dropped that into still within the recommended range, but the lower half of it, right? And now we're measuring her saddle pressure mapping to see if we can improve on the previous one. So what we did is we dropped the seat by 3 mil, and then we brought it back by about 3 mil. Let's see what that's coming up as. Yeah, it's tidier, yeah. So you can see why we've still, this is less than 15 degrees, this rotation. So this red line is an acceptable rotation, and there's less movement of the pelvis. So see, we had 98 and 64 millimeters of movement of the center of pressure, and now 57 and 57. Bang on. Yeah, that suits you more, Fidelma. Happy days. All right, Fidelma.
Hi, John.
So Fidelma's she's just done the bike fit with us, right? So this is the post video. We basically want to hear from her. So off you go.
Right, I came down today because over the past couple of weeks I felt, while I was able to cycle, I felt my instinct was telling me that I needed to get a bike fit. I had one done with John many years ago.
Yeah, I said 2019, but it would have been 2016.
Yeah, and the difference was unbelievable to my cycling, my efficiency, even just enjoying a cycle.
Yeah.
So I felt that myself now. My husband did ask me, he says, well, what's wrong? What's wrong with you on the bike? Have you a pain? And I said, no, but there's something just not right.
Yeah.
So came today, and it didn't take very long at all. And John was able to tell me the spots that needed attention.
Well, like, I had to kind of dig deep on Fidelma and find out that she did actually have shoulder tension up around her right shoulder. and that she was getting a bit of saddle discomfort. And you know, people, it's like the old problem with cycling. They think that's part of cycling, and maybe you would have said.
Yes, I would have said it was because of the mileage and the kilometers
Yeah.
that I was doing, and I need a day off from it. I'm just tired.
Well, actually, turns out that the saddle was not in the right position. Now, look, it was 7 years ago, right? So I didn't have the technology I had now or the knowledge. So these things happen. But
Well, if I get another 7 years out of this bike fit, I might be coming for 4 wheels.
Fidelma is one of my charismatic clients. So listen, what do you notice now after that now?
Already, I noticed my position on the bike feels stable. I didn't realise that I had such movement. That feels a lot more comfortable. I don't feel any tension down my arms.
Yeah.
Like as if I'm holding on.
Yeah.
I don't feel that. It just feels comfortable. Now I would have said, oh, don't touch the saddle, don't touch the saddle. But I'm 100% confident that John has sorted the saddle.
There you go. And we're actually going to get Fidelma to ride the bike. She's going to do ride dingle.
Yes.
She's going to do another couple of rides, and she'll get back to us with a video. She's happy to do that. So I think it's great to have Fidelma back after those years, because we're marking the 1,000th bike fit any day soon, and Fidelma would have been one of the first 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you, John.
No worries, girl. Take it easy.